everyone, welcome to Cooking with Hansaja, and today I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious brownies ever. So for that, here are the items you'll need. You'll need melted butter. This is about 70 grams butter. And then you'll need sugar. This is 1¼ cup sugar, which roughly translates to about 115 grams of sugar. And then we need 2 eggs, and then we need 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence. And then we need melted chocolate of about 100 grams, and then we need some maida about 3/4 grams, and then we need cocoa powder of 3/4 grams, 1 tablespoon salt, and other 100 grams of chocolate. This chocolate is optional, but it will make your brownies more delicious. And then lastly, I have some nuts to give it more texture. Okay, so we are going to start. So first we are going to add our butter. And to this butter, we're going to add our sugar and give it a good mix. So now we are mixing our sugar with butter, and then we're going to add our 2 eggs to it. And we'll give it a good mix. We're going to read a really smooth mixture without any lumps or bumps. If there's too much lumps, your cake will also be lumpy when you eat it. And then we're going to add our vanilla essence now and mix it in. Next, we're going to add our delicious chocolate mixture to it. Instead of adding just cocoa powder, adding this chocolate gives it a little extra deliciousness. We're going to gently whisk in our chocolate into our egg mixture. Look how such a beautiful color it assumes so fast. So now we're going to add all our dry ingredients. To adding this, we are going to use a sieve, because we have to make sure it doesn't have any lumps in it. So first we are going to add our maida or refined flour, and then cocoa powder, and then our salt. And then we're going to sieve it all the way through. This step is actually very important in this process, because if suppose your maida is compact and it has too many lumps in it, then while eating the cake you can feel that gritty taste. Now we're going to gently fold this in. The batter will be a little thick. Brownie batters are usually very thick. Making a brownie is actually very simple, and the reward after you make it is really delicious. So I encourage you all to try this recipe. So now we're going to add our chocolate chunks to the mixture. And give it a good mix. And then we're going to add our nuts and mix it well. Now that our brownie batter is ready, we're going to pour it into a greased mold. I have just put some oil and rubbed it all around so that batter doesn't stick. So now we are going to pour it into the here. The batter is going to be very thick, but the thicker the batter, the more fudgier your brownies will be. Your batter should usually come off very clean from the container you mixed it in. It should not really stick to the sides like this. Even when it bakes, it's not going to really stick a lot to the sides. And now we are just going to smoothen the surface, because appearance matters, right? Before you eat, you see how it looks and then you eat it. And there we go. We have prepared the batter and poured it in our mold. Now we need to bake it. Now we are going to bake it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees centigrade for about 20 to 25 minutes. Now I have just taken the brownie out of the oven. It's been there for about 25 to 30 minutes. So now we are going to let it cool for about 5 minutes and then we are going to unmold it. So now I have unmolded the brownie out of the mold, and here I have placed a sheet of paper, basically any type of paper. I've just torn a paper out of the notebook and I've punched holes into this to make a design. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a small sieve, and this is icing sugar. You can just use powdered sugar as well, and we are going to put the sugar in this and dust it lightly all over the paper so that we get the pattern of this. Start. So there you go, we have prepared a beautiful brownie. Now all you need to do is cut it and eat it.